Rate law is an expression of rate. For example, rate is depending on the concentration of A to the power of X, for example. Now, this is the relation between the concentration and the rate. Relation between the rate and concentration, when they are given with a proportionality mark, if that proportionality mark is removed, rate is equal to some constant into A to the power whatever X or Y, whatever it is there. This expression is called rate law. In rate law, again one important point is there, that is, for example, A plus B gives rise to products. If this is the case, let us say n moles of A, m moles of B, then rate is equal to K into A to the power of X and B to the power of Y. It may be noted that X is equal to N or X may not be equal to N. So don't take these values as it is. It is practically determined value. X and Y are practically determined values. Okay, not taken from the theoretical equation. X may be equal to N or may not be. In a similar way, Y may be equal to M or may not. Both possibilities are there. Remember that if in the question it is mentioned that it is an elementary reaction, if it is mentioned elementary reaction, then you can say rate is equal to K into concentration of A to the power N and B to the power M. What is the meaning of elementary reaction? Okay, now when they are mentioning in the question elementary reaction means they are directly proportional to the N and M values are nothing but the stoichiometric coefficients only. When it is mentioned that the reaction is elementary reaction. K here called rate constant. K units are very special. K units will be for zero order reactions. What is order? I will explain you now. K units will be moles per liter per second. For first order reaction, per second. For second order reaction, liter per mole per second. So third order reaction, liter square per mole square per second. So in general you can say mole to the power of 1 minus n, liter to the power of n minus 1 per second. Mole to the power 1 minus n, liter to the power n minus 1 per second is in general, where n is the order of the reaction. N is order of the reaction. NO when reacts with Cl2, it is NOCl. In this case, the rate is equal to K into NO square and Cl2. So you can say this is elementary reaction. SO2Cl2 gives rise to SO2 plus Cl2. Here rate is equal to K into SO2Cl2. These are all examples for you. Later you can take these examples in order and molecularity purpose also you can use these examples only. 2HI gives rise to H2 plus I2. Rate is equal to K into HI square. H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2HI under normal conditions. Rate is equal to K into H2 and I2. I mentioned normal conditions because one exception is there. H2O2 gives rise to H2O plus half O2. I am not mentioning physical states. Actually, we need to mention the physical states also. Rate is equals to K into H2O2 to the power of 1. So in all these reactions, there is no problem. As it is equations we can write. So you can consider all these reactions as elementary reactions, like elementary reactions. I'll give you few exception type of cases. If you remember this, that will be much better. For example, when chloroform is treated with chlorine to form CCl4 plus HCl. Chloroform, chlorination, it gives you CCl4, and here rate is equals to concentration of CHCl to the power of 1 and Cl2 to the power of 1 by 2. Rate is equals to K into CHCl3 to the power 1 and Cl2 to the power 1 by 2. Okay, now this is 1 by 2. How it is 1 by 2 then? That you can say only based on the practical data. We can't decide here. Okay, that here I am mentioning you. Okay, that means this reaction, by seeing this you can't see. This is 1 mole, this is 1 mole. But this is half mole only, so that is practical data. And some other reactions are also there. For example, H2 plus Br2 gives rise to 2HBr. In this reaction, rate is equals to K into H2 and Br2. If you are writing H2 and Br2, that will be a normal reaction. What actually happens is, it is 1, this is 1 by 2. In the same way, CO plus Cl2. Okay, I give you here again. This reaction is very special. CO plus Cl2. All these exception cases, so you can remember COCl2 rate is equal to K into COCl2. In general, we write like this, but actually this will be CO to the power 2. That means order with respect to CO is 2 and Cl2 is 1 by 2. And interestingly,
hi Papa, our phone.
Very special case. CO plus Cl2 gives us to COCl2. Rate is equals to K into CO to the power 2 and Cl2 to the power 1 by 2. If the decomposition of COCl2 you are taking to give you CO plus Cl2, then rate is equals to K into COCl2 to the power of 3 by 2, or you say 1.5. So all these are practically determined. We can't say by seeing the equation. For example, a reversible reaction. Reversible reaction. H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2HI. This is one side. I am making it reversible reaction. H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2HI. In this case, rate is equals to K1. This I am saying K1 and this I am saying K2. K1 is for the forward reaction, K2 is for the backward reaction. K1 into H2 I2 minus K2 into HI. 2 moles of HI is there, you need to write HI square. Rate is equals to K1 into H2I2. Forward reaction minus backward reaction we need to do. This is for reversible reactions. For parallel reactions, generally these parallel reactions you can see in radioactive disintegrations. One radioactive nuclide will giving you two different. Let us say A is giving you B as well as C. This is K1 and this is K2 I am saying. Then rate of formation of B is equals to, rate of formation of B is equals to K1 into concentration of A. Similarly, rate of formation of C is equal to, rate of formation of C, here C only, there is no need of concentration. Rate of formation of C is equals to K2 into C. So, A. Rate of formation of C is equal to K2 into A. Rate of formation of B is equal to K1 into A. Now, overall rate is equals to K1 plus K2 with the concentration of A. And here, one very special thing is, they will be asking you what percentage of B and C are formed. What percentage of B and C are formed means you need to go like this. Percentage of B is equal to K1 by K1 plus K2 into 100. percentage of C product is equals to K2 by K1 plus K2 into 100.